everyone. I just got my cool notification. So the bell does work.
Nice.
That we are, like the bell. Like click the
like
bell.
the reminder
Yeah, I
bell?
just got a little thing on my laptop that said Sideshow is now
cool.
live. So I guess it happens when we...
Nice.
Yeah, anyway, this is
We're
Bree.
live now.
We're live now.
And I'm Bree.
And I feel like you all know Bree. If you've been
Yeah.
paying attention in the past like 6 to 9 months, you should know who Bree is. She's like kind of a big
We're
deal.
friends now, I thought at least.
No, you know.
Not friends.
No.
Not you and like me and everyone.
Yeah, we're not friends for sure.
Well, we can be friends if you want to be friends.
I want to be friends.
Okay.
Okay, now we're friends. Oh my god. We're like
So
best
much
friends,
room
you
for
guys.
activities.
I know.
Just clear this whole space.
So hi everyone, welcome to Sideshow and Tell. We are here to discuss all things pop culture, except that I just want to say this right now, Bree hasn't seen Endgame, so please, 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 no Endgame spoilers. We're in the 2-week spoiler-free zone. Please.
Thank you.
Yeah. She's seeing it tonight, so we can discuss it still without spoilers, but if you want to discuss it with her,
We can
Tomorrow.
we can talk about it.
yeah,
Tomorrow.
there is a, which by the way, I thought this was a joke, but apparently y'all are like forward thinkers. There's a Let Your Spoiler Sideshow
Yeah.
group.
Is there?
There's
Yeah.
2 of them.
I love I know. Don't spoil the end game for me. This is gonna sound contradictory, but I do love spoilers.
I'm gonna drop the links. We have 2 different spoilers.
I do.
One for Game of Thrones.
One for Game of Thrones and one for the end game.
Yeah, I'll drop them both.
Yeah.
Everyone in here seen?
Everyone in here, I think, has seen Game of Thrones,
Okay.
Yeah.
right?
But-
Buffy?
Are we
Well,
talking?
But we're not really going to talk about
we're
it.
still, We're still 2 week, yeah.
Yeah, 2-week
Okay.
spoilers.
be
Spoiler
fair,
alert.
There's gonna be 2 new episodes of Game of Thrones by then, though.
That's
It was,
true.
It was all black, so you really couldn't see anything.
Oh, you're
Okay,
one of
so
those
people
guys.
keep
You're
talking
one of
about
those
that.
guys.
No,
People keep, and I know that you're not one of those guys, but the people who are like,
but it
the
was,
whole thing was too dark. It's your TV, man.
Yeah, it's your team.
actually, there was an article that was published yesterday saying that it probably wasn't people's TVs. LCDs are an issue because they do have a problem like broadcasting.
Okay, this
blacks
is my
into
face because I
blacks.
could see it just fine.
But
So
a lot of the services people were using, including cable companies, were having issues processing it that night because everybody was watching it, so it degraded. So people watched it the next day, actually saw a better picture than Sunday evening.
all right, mine was just fine on Sunday
I
I
evening.
heard something about that, but I didn't.
But
Yeah.
I have the streaming service, and I was able to watch it right when it aired.
Yep,
Yeah.
No
same,
issues.
same,
Yeah.
same.
It was
Same.
it was really dark in my house, but I also had lights.
It
on.
was dark
I
and full of
should've-
terrors.
I should
The
have.
night was dark.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Just to answer JJ's question, thank you, JJ, for dutifully keeping up with my hustle to finish Game of Thrones before season 8 started.
That's amazing.
I did catch up. I actually
She is
watched the
current.
season finale of season 7, and then immediately watched the season premiere of season 8. So I
That's
like, rolled
actually
into
kind of
it,
great.
yeah.
That's
It
kind of
worked out
great.
really well. I do miss coming home every night and just like watching hours upon hours of Game of Thrones. That took up a solid 3 weeks of my life.
You still
so.
could.
I could, but like
Yeah,
Why
I mean,
would I-
once it's
why
done, you
would
can
I?
go back to the beginning.
I can, and I probably will.
I
but-
definitely will. So we can't talk about Sansa Stark going for pizza with Peter Parker. No, we can't talk about that. I don't think Sansa eats pizza. I think she's too...
Do they have pizza in Game of Thrones?
They should. I feel like
I mean-
pizza should exist everywhere. They
I
could
wonder
cook it
what
in
year
those
pizza was
huge...
invented.
I don't know. I bet someone from Naples could.
Can someone Google that and tell
Yeah.
us?
The Bat is Real says, when will the 3A Bumblebee be going up for pre-order? Well, that's a great question that we don't know the answer to. So what you are going to want to do is head on over to the Coming Soon tab on, so you go to sideshow.com, what's new, and then you'll see Coming Soon, and then sign up for the RSVP on the 3A Bumblebee page. That's the best way to do that, because then you'll be the first to be notified when that goes up for pre-order. Like seriously, you can decide that you want to text when that goes up for pre-order, and the text goes up and it goes out. I shouldn't snap. I felt really weird about snapping. I'm like, have
Everyone's
this.
still here? Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, I have no stones on me.
Did everyone see that thing with the Thanos gauntlet on Google?
Yes.
Yes.
That was really cool.
Okay, so Chicky, it made her really upset, like kind of anxious, because I don't know if you guys noticed this, but on that page, because when you Google Thanos, our Thanos products show up as one of the Google search links because we have high search value. So when you click it, it disappears. And she was like, what happened to our link? What happened to our link to our site? And we had to be like, it's okay. And then I showed her.
Pizza was invented in
For some
1889.
people-
Thanks,
some
Mad
people, only
291.
Sideshow's links survive the snap.
Yeah, and I showed her, like, I don't know why I turned my computer so I could show you, but when I showed her, I was like, look, on mine, it's Sideshow's links all survived the snap, so it's random, but it was super funny because she was like, what just happened to my links? Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Again, pizza, 1889.
1889.
I want to stress that.
That seems soon for pizza.
Was it invented in Italy, probably?
Yeah, it
or-
was.
Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
The margarita was invented in Italy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just really needed to know that.
Same thing. Someone has a question about another pre-order. Odium.
Odium.
Odium. Is that a Court of the Dead?
Yeah,
Odium?
that's Odium.
Okay. You
He has spikes in his back. That's how I remember
should
him.
come to our booth at SDCC. But again, also the best place for you to find out more about Odium is going to be by staying tuned to social, please, and also by going to the RSVP page and RSVPing to hear more about it. But
Yep.
again, if you're going to be at SDCC, you should come to our booth.
Definitely come to our booth.
Even
We'll-
if you're not going to be at SDCC, you're going to see a lot of cool stuff from home.
That's
yeah,
true.
that's true. Yeah.
That's true. Buffy needs a spa day.
Buffy needs a spa day.
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
I mean,
don't know why I
accurate.
don't right now, but that's awesome.
Yeah. So that's a lot of So definitely
Oh,
go
that's
to
cool.
our RSVP pages. That's exactly how you find out all the latest information on upcoming products. Now, if you're talking about something that's already gone up on the site, just stay on that product page. That's where you're going to get the most up-to-date information, shipping dates, things like that. So, hi from Brazil.
Hello, Brazil.
Woo,
Yeah.
Brazil.
Hello, Brazil.
Where are y'all watching from? We forgot to ask that at the
Yeah,
beginning.
we did.
Yeah, oops.
And
Sorry.
time zone, right?
Yes,
Time zone.
and what time is
What
it?
time it is.
And also what time it is where you are watching
We
from.
like to know how time works.
Yeah. And by the way, thank you to Paul. Before we went live, Paul wrote like, "Hello, it is 7 p.m. in the UK." And I was like, he watched us yesterday.
And he knows.
He
exciting.
knows that it's a thing. I like knowing time zones. I don't know why. It's weird.
This is funny. Someone says, spoiler, Sansa becomes Dark Phoenix. That's funny.
That's funny. It's funny
But
because
also,
it happens.
I'm really excited for the Dark Phoenix movie.
Really?
Are you not like a Dark Phoenix?
No, I am. Why are you? Okay. I'm skeptical.
Now I'm nervous.
No, I'm skeptical. So can you get me excited about it? Because I am absolutely skeptical about this movie.
I love all the X-Men. I mean, I haven't loved every remake of the
Right.
X-Men, but I love that they're coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever there's like a new one coming out, I'm excited to see it.
That's
I'm a
true.
big X-Men fan. And Dark Phoenix, I feel like she didn't really get like a whole lot of story time in the original. I don't know if they're the original movie, but the movies that came out, like the first three, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just excited to see them expand upon her character. Okay. And also, I feel like Sophie Turner, that's her name.
She's forever Sansa Stark.
I-
Soon to be Sansa Jonas, right?
Sansa Jonas.
Oh no!
I think it's
Sophie
gonna be,
Jonas.
I
Wow.
feel like it should be Joe Stark.
Yeah.
Or Tartar.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I feel like she's gonna be a good Dark Phoenix.
I really enjoyed her as Jean Grey in Apocalypse. It's probably
Was she in? Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah, she's the one that defeats
My bad,
Apocalypse.
didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm curious about the timeline since she clearly channels the Phoenix Force at the end of Apocalypse. Like when she defeats him, there is a bird behind her, like a firebird. So I'm curious as to the timeline. Like, does it start with a flashback where you see the Phoenix Force enter her, or I don't know. I like time. Clearly, I'm making everybody tell me what time they're in. And I'm just curious about the timeline. That's the thing that makes me skeptical.
We'll probably get a little more explanation in the movie, right? Because I think it's also supposed to be like a prequel a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's still in that prequel trilogy.
I mean, I
situation.
understand that everyone's a little bit like, about some of these things when, you know, the new X-Men movies are coming out and it's like...
I'm not meh about it. I like the
Okay.
X-Men movies.
I
just
like
want to
that they're
get
happening.
I just want to get excited about it, and so I need to talk to people who are excited
well,
about
I'm
it to
excited
get
about
excited
it.
about it, and that makes
Get
me
excited,
happy.
Susan!
Get excited! Oh my gosh,
You guys have so many times.
so many time zones. I'm so
Whoa.
happy right now. Yeah. Hi from New Zealand at 6:08 a.m. Did you just like roll over and like, should probably watch Sideshow and Tell? Why are you up at 6:08 a.m., Caleb man? What X-Men story would you like to see from the MCU?
Good day from Australia.
Exiles. I want to see Exiles in the MCU. That would be really cool.
Exiles in the MCU.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Or Excalibur.
Oh, Joe let us know where his nearest shark is.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Female, 5'4".
Yeah, helpful.
That's my
Like the-
height too. So
Are
What's
you?
that golden hand?
I am the
Are
baby
you-
shark.
Are you a baby shark?
Actually,
What's that golden hand doing there?
Actually,
Well, we're actually going to give this away at some point, probably towards the end of the show. And please pay attention to, because we decided we wanted to do like a show trivia
of the show.
of
we're
the
in.
show that you're watching right now.
So pay
Yeah.
attention.
So pay attention to all the things that we say because we're going to quiz you on them later.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Watch out.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I do like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're eventually going to reboot everything X related.
Yeah.
That's probably
well,
true, but
Oh, I have an interesting question. I was thinking about this the other day. How would you feel if Harry Potter got remade, but animated?
Huh.
Right? Yeah. Buffy's looking at me like,
This needs to be considered.
Yeah, right. I was,
Okay,
I was
it
like,
depends.
if it was done really well,
like I was thinking if it was done like Spider-Verse kind of style,
maybe that
'Cause
might be a
you-
little too like
comic
comic book style
Yeah.
for Harry, but like the type of animation without all the.
A really good reason, like, what do they bring into the table?
Well,
Yeah.
can you really redo
The cash grab. that
Harry
Yeah.
Potter live action?
The only way you could redo Harry Potter live action is in like an HBO series.
Or if it was like another like 10 or
Yeah.
15 years, 20 years down the road,
I-
maybe people would
I'm
be
sure
into.
it
I'm
would
sure
be
I would totally see
And
them.
we'll
Yeah.
all be old and bitter about it, like angry.
If it
That's
was-
not my Harry Potter.
yeah, I'll
Well, I feel like I
definitely
was kind of bitter about Harry Potter a little bit when,
that.
when
Because
it
I
came
was
out
like, these aren't the
anyways.
books. Until I like learned to appreciate the movies as like a separate entity from the books,
Yeah.
which Lord of the Rings taught me to do that.
Yeah.
Because
I would
Lord of the
agree with
Rings
that
is
as well.
beautiful, but it's
Super
like,
good,
yeah, but it's
but-
totally different. I mean, not different story-wise, but the books are something completely
and
different.
that's someone that everybody that reads eventually has to learn to
Yeah.
let go of.
The original cast would be, oh, I like this. Original cast would do
Oh,
the
that'd be
voices in
cool.
the animated Harry Potter. That
I
way you
like
have the
that.
same
Mhm.
voices.
Do you think the original cast would be into it though? 'Cause, I
And would they
mean,
even be able to? Because they start off at 11 years old. I
Yeah.
don't
That's
think we
true.
Get them to be asleep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, we're friends with a lot of voice actors here. Like, Vanessa Marshall has played, like, an 8-year-old boy. So,
but would they be interested in like
I
going
don't know.
back to that?
well, I mean,
I feel like if you're gonna do it, you should just not be
Yeah.
associated with the original. Let
That's
that
true.
be its own thing, and then you do a whole new thing.
Yeah.
that's true. I get that.
But you could definitely get a lot more interesting details in there in an animated film, especially
Ooh.
for magic.
Paul's like, what about the people who do, like, Howl's Moving Castle? So, like, Studio Ghibli. Yeah.
That could be interesting.
That would be really interesting. I wouldn't. I'm open to it.
Yeah.
I'm open to whatever content.
I think it'd be interesting.
Someone's like, who could replace Alan Rickman though?
Oh,
That's true.
That's
but Benedict
sad.
Cumberbatch,
Oh,
because
that's a good idea.
but Benedict Cumberbatch has played Alan Rickman in The Simpsons.
Oh.
Just so like that, he does like a spot on impression, and he's even played Alan Rickman on The Simpsons. So
Good idea.
yeah, he can do the voice. Sorry.
What about
sorry.
like Finn?
That's for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
like a little Finn Wolfhard looking animated version as like Harry? Would that be cute or no?
Oh my god.
I think it'd be, I mean,
I think it'd be cute.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I really like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like this idea. I also
Thank you.
am really into the idea of, I know that this is like an internet favorite thing that happens every now and then, the idea of the Marauders TV show. Like the Sirius,
yeah.
James, Lupin, and...
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Again, HBO original
But how would you
series.
handle Peter Pettigrew?
So I saw fan casting for it the other day, and the
Okay.
fan casting was David Tennant as James Potter.
David Tennant.
Who
Trying
was
to picture him.
the 10th Doctor, the Purple Man in Jessica Jones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He looks like him, but Peter Pettigrew was Martin Freeman from The Hobbit / Black Panther, and I was like, actually, he could do Peter Pettigrew because he'd be like nervous
Yeah.
and like squirmy and
Well, is
everything.
this like adult Marauders?
Well,
or-
they'd be like post Hogwarts Marauders,
Okay.
so they'd still have to do
So
some
Peter
young.
would be kind of evil at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
or he'd
Would you
definitely
have
be leaning towards.
a Tom Riddle? Would you have a Tom Riddle? in
You'd
that?
have to, because you'd have to show Peter going evil. Harry
Yeah.
Potter as a puppet
Animated
show.
Lord of the Rings.
There was an animated Lord of the Rings in the 70s.
Yup.
Yeah.
Turn to page 394.
Turn to page 394.
That's great.
Aww.
Makes me
Yeah.
think.
Vlad keeps saying, where is the Thanos figure? You mean on this set? He's behind us. We just didn't have room with all this avenging happening right here to put
Yeah.
You can
Thanos.
bring him on the set.
I guess we could bring him. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Oh.
Here, I'll move your boyfriend.
No.
Here, we'll just.
That's her boyfriend. You better.
That's my husband.
Oh, I was there.
Oh,
I mean,
look
but
at
now no one
him.
can see Bree.
Oh, that's true. Thanos is like as big as Brie.
Hey.
There, okay.
There we go.
I'm the size of a female shark, 5'4" inches.
There. Oh, look. Thanos looks really good between us like that. Look at the
nice.
little frame. That's
Looks like
really
he's
cool.
like-
Yeah. He's like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Future Kids Sideshow contest. Harry Potter puppet show recreation.
Done.
Done.
Yeah.
Will you guys actually enter it?
Like sock puppets?
You'd have to like cobble the puppets together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that and pretend it was my idea.
Well, it was
should just
JJ
do
Joe's
that.
idea.
We'll forget. The internet has a
What
short
if we did
memory.
an entire episode of Sideshow and Tell just as Harry Potter, Harry Potter sock puppets?
I mean, yes. I think that would be great. We could be like, this is the Susan puppet, and this is the Brie puppet.
I want to be Hermione.
You have the Hermione.
And
Well, you kind of have
Can we
Luna
get like a
hair. You're,
Malfoy,
like, very-
Malfoy and like
There's
just
Luna
have my
hair.
sock
She has Luna
punched
hair.
like this?
It's not big enough. It's not big enough to be Hermione.
Well, if I
I mean,
brush
give
it,
it
if I brush
time.
it out, it'll grow out. Don't worry.
Give it time. People are asking about the Sonic trailer. I watched
Snap
it.
it away.
I watched it.
The Sonic trailer.
I love Ben Schwartz, and that's what I'll say about that trailer because Ben Schwartz is John Raffio
Ooh.
and which duck? He's Dewey Duck, and then he's Leonardo. He's all the blue characters, which is why he made a joke when he got cast as Sonic that he's all the blue characters. Anyway,
Someone mentioned Love, Death, and Robots. Did everyone watch?
I
that
haven't.
show? You haven't seen it yet?
no, and I keep getting crap about it because
It's great.
That's
You
yeah,
should
that's
watch it.
exactly why.
It's good. I started it on like a Friday at like 6 and I stayed watching. Like I stopped to like make dinner and like do things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I watched it all the way through and I went to bed at like 2 a.m. and I was like, this is my life. I just watched all of Love, Death, and Robots.
So it's that good that you just
I
have
just
to
didn't
watch.
want to stop. I don't know. I was like
Wow.
into it.
All right. Well, I don't have anything to. Oh wait, this weekend I do. It's Free Comic Book Day. Hey, it's Free Comic Book Day. What are you guys going to do on Free Comic Book Day? That's a good question. And also May the 4th.
Oh, and
Oh, yeah,
Collected
May
May
And Collected Day May
tomorrow.
starts tomorrow.
Wow.
So much lined up.
Oh man.
Guys, Collected Day May is crazy. Wait till you see.
But I'm
Like,
not gonna lie. I'm kind of stoked
Yeah.
that you two have to do it and I don't.
I've seen a lot of like comments on social, just people like, when are we gonna have another like something like spectacular or whatever?
It's Collected
And I'm
Day
like,
May.
guys, you don't even know.
You don't even know.
You have not
And-
seen Buffy's
Hey,
calendar.
dude, I've seen this calendar and you guys
It's
like rocked it. It's like so
well,
far
it's not. It wasn't me.
amazing.
It was all her.
Well, tell them what it is in case they don't know.
So Collected Day May is there is a challenge every day where you post a picture of whatever the theme is for that day. You'll get a calendar, and it says like, May the 4th would be like Star Wars themed, most likely. Just so it's like, and there's a prize every day. So every single day,
31
there's
challenges.
31 challenges and 31 chances to win, 31 prizes given away.
And this year, it's not just Instagram. You can enter on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
And this year, it's not just on Instagram. You can enter on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. That's amazing. So, Anne-Marie, what's Collect Today, May? Well, there you go. Ooh, Evo is going to see Kevin Smith for Free Comic Book Day. That's rad. Where's Kevin Smith hanging out for Free Comic Book Day?
Good question.
Yeah. Like in Jersey, or is he out here?
I think he's out here.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Mad 291. Oh, so it's the whole month of May? Yes, it is.
Collect a day, May.
Collect a Day May. And yeah.
Bonus
That's-
points if you actually collect every day.
Well, I
don't know what I'm.
I love that people win their first collectible through Collect a Day May a lot of times. Like, you don't
Yeah.
have to participate with a sideshow item. You can have a really awesome collection of, like, Black Series figures. And if you are the winner of that challenge that day, you could win your first 6-scale figure.
It can be Legos. It can be
Yeah, it can be anything.
whatever your collectibles are.
Doilies?
What?
Doilies?
Doilies? Yes. If you can arrange your doilies in a way.
That fits the challenge. Go for it.
Jeff.
You said collect anything.
Jeff.
I show the world my doilies.
Jeff's gonna get punished by having to be a co-host.
Yeah, I know.
That's-
What's funny is, like, I feel like most people have met Jeff because he's been doing events for so long for Sideshow that if you've been to any event where Sideshow is present, Jeff has also been present.
Yeah.
So maybe you met Jeff and you didn't know it. He's like, oh, you're like Arya. You like take off your face or you put on new faces. Aww.
Jeff's the real faceless man.
Yeah. Anne-Marie, I don't know if I qualify since I'm waiting on my PF that I just won and I haven't paid for shipping yet. Well, there's a 30-day window. So whenever your 30 days expires, then you can win.
Somewhere in
It'll be
May.
somewhere in the middle of May.
Yeah.
Then you can start entering. Are we collecting days or collectibles?
I mean, if you can physically show us how you're collecting days, that'd be pretty cool.
We might give you something for the ability to do that.
Yeah.
You are the prize
Same
is
with
a
31
6
flavors.
scale or a statue or something every day.
Yeah.
So
We're giving away
That'd be
something every day.
crazy.
I haven't even seen the prize list. I just know that last year our prize list was somewhere like over $13,000 worth of
Yeah.
prizes. Like, that's how crazy we go all out for this. It's like Spooktacular, but in May.
And for a whole month.
And for a whole month.
How come you're not going live every day?
Shh. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that? So you know what, Bree, we're gonna have to ask you some of the standard questions that we usually ask co-hosts. We
I'm
haven't asked
ready.
you those.
It's time.
It's time. It's that time. So, House and Harry Potter.
Slytherin.
You guys should know that already. She
I
said
feel like,
that.
yeah, I feel like everyone should
She
know
should.
that.
She said that on several different shows. Game
That
of
should
Thrones.
have been the trivia question.
Yeah, Game of Thrones house.
I don't know. I haven't put my I don't there's a no. I only started watching Game of Thrones like a month ago, maybe a little
Really?
bit over a month at this point because
But
season
you
8's been
charged
happening.
through 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I charged.
Who was your
through it.
favorite? Okay, who
I
was
read
your
the
favorite
first
character?
book, but I haven't picked a house for myself, and there's no
There's
story
actually
behind.
no. I mean, I
There's
don't
no
have a
real
house.
test.
Okay.
I don't have a
Yeah.
Well, Arya's my. Well, I like Arya and I like Daenerys. Obviously, I like Tyrion. Obviously. And
It's because Bree drinks and she knows things.
that's accurate.
She's like, this isn't water in this mug. It actually is.
I already know about Batman.
Oh yeah, who's your favorite Batman?
It's water, right?
Oh, I thought I was like, water Batman?
That's a weird answer.
Water Batman.
so
Hashtag
maybe-
water Batman.
Game of Thrones, definitely not the Cersei.
So definitely not
Not,
Lannisters.
Lannister, thank you. I don't feel like Stark because I feel like I'm not that righteous in my everyday life. But so I don't know. Anyway, you tell me.
Oh, okay.
Batman.
Because for Bree's on these shows enough that you guys have gotten to know her a little bit. What house do you all think she's in? Like, let's do a Westeros
she's
house
a
sort of.
Targaryen.
I think she is too,
She's
but
got
that's
the
just
black, she's got the hair.
she got the hair,
Targaryen.
and I can definitely see her riding a dragon.
Oh, I would so ride a dragon.
Yeah, for sure.
And she
I'd
has
probably
a
start
big
shouting
nose
words from
back.
Aragon while I
That's
was on my dragon,
true.
though.
That's true. Yeah.
She hasn't answered her Batman.
My
Batman.
yeah, my best friend, like, even though I've taken the BuzzFeed test and it says Targaryen, insists I'm Martell. Anyway, but
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good one to be though.
Yeah.
I forgot about House. I was so upset when House Martell
Yeah,
was
me too.
over.
Yeah. Anyway,
Um,
so Batman. Who's your Batman?
Batman. Okay, well, I have several answers to this question because obviously, what's his name?
Kevin
Actor,
Conroy.
not Kevin Conroy. Actor
Michael
Kevin
Keaton.
Conroy. Actor Michael Keaton.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Oh, I was like,
Like the
after
Batman
Michael
that I
Keaton
like-
is technically Val Kilmer, but
I'm a wildling.
but everyone's like Mormont, Lannister, Tarly. Who said Tarly? Come on.
Ouch.
That's not that
Can I be
nice.
Tarth? Can I be with Brienne of Tarth?
Yeah.
Actually, you also the hair.
Yeah.
Sapphire Isles.
Just as pale. And then obviously Batman Hush, which I know is Anna's answer, but I'm gonna take it anyways.
Yeah.
But then just also the college humor Batman with the Riddler when he's like, I am Batman.
See,
was
that
pretty
one no one
funny.
said before.
Pretty funny.
So anyone can have a Batman. That's amazing. And then, Court of the Dead faction.
Spirit.
Spirit
Team
represent.
Spirit.
Rebel or Sith,
Yeah, Rebel or Sith.
or no Empire.
It's Rebel or Empire, Jedi or Sith.
Yeah.
This is another one I haven't thought about a whole lot.
You don't have to.
I want to answer though.
And
I want to
if
say
it's-
Sith just because that's always made more sense to me, but I don't know if that's a bad thing. I'm not like.
I just always kind of like wanted to like murder younglings.
no, not that. But like,
Yeah, I just want to like rule the galaxy. Is that so bad?
Seems to make sense.
Yeah, like this just makes sense to me.
guys,
I like
I'm gonna
that,
write
like,
a thesis paper about this. I'm gonna turn
and then
it in.
you know the Sideshow S
I'm gonna
behind
turn
us
it
is
into
red for her.
Challenger.
That's amazing. Oh, someoe's like, who's your favorite James Bond? Oh, that's JJ. Who's your favorite James Bond?
Who's my favorite James Bond? Probably I can't remember any names of anything right now, but the one I think he's in like Spain and no,
Well, I've never seen a Bond movie.
you've
recent?
never. Yeah,
Daniel
definitely Daniel Craig for
Yeah.
no Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan. I can't remember that. I'm gonna have to.
She just wants it. I like Gabriel says she just wants an empire, guys.
Well, I feel like turn away in the face of power. I can just say.
Hashtag Slytherin. Why would you
If
turn
powers,
away?
like you don't have to have power and be evil.
That's true.
You can be like.
You could,
kind
with great power comes great
and
responsibility.
Thank you.
Favorite Avenger.
Favorite Avenger.
That's a new one. We haven't really asked that one
We have
before.
not asked anyone.
But
Who's your? I missed Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
she's like, who's your? Never mind.
So we're living in
I'm gonna go
MCU.
Thor.
Yeah, let's go with MCU because
Okay.
yeah,
Because I mean, then you can go down a rabbit hole.
But
Yeah,
also
that's true.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch is one of
And-
mine too, and Vision.
Power.
Black Widow. Our never hates her.
Power.
What?
Yeah, she's all about power.
Power.
Thor. I
She's
did
like
say
Thor.
Did you
That's
just see a
Thor's
remnant of
favorite.
Spooktacular Ghost Brain?
What does that mean?
Well, it means that you need to watch some James Bond films.
Yeah, yeah. I hear that all the time, but it's like
you could
to,
read the books.
it's like a can of worms for me.
Yeah.
You know, like, do I need another
well, there's
fandom?
it's like trying to start the Wheel of Time, which for anyone that doesn't know, there's like
20 books.
books in the Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
Like starting down that. Like I recently started down that path.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
I did the Wheel of Time, but I did the Wheel of Time like when I was younger. Yeah.
Yeah,
But they're
it's
good.
just- they're good, but then it's just daunting, and you just
Yeah,
sit
and you're
there
just
and
like how many
I
more
have
books?
So much to get through, just to be
Yeah.
able to say that I got through it.
That's
which
true.
Is that
See,
power?
to me-
power.
To me, like also that's Dune. Like I'll watch this new Dune movie that's coming out, but like do I need to read all the Dune books? Oh, he's not back there. I thought
He's
for
not back there.
Damn, I
yeah,
thought for sure I was triggering
right.
him. I thought for sure I would So Sam's a big Dune fan, and we're definitely
Sam
gonna.
has told me to read Dune too.
Yeah,
Did you
and-
start?
No.
Okay.
Amy's also told me, who runs our blog. Amy
Yeah.
also has told me to read Dune as well because she likes Dune, but I don't think she's like
It's
Dune
good.
the way Sam's
It's good.
Dune.
It's really good, but yeah, I haven't actually finished them, and that's my problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I got through like 3 of them, and then kind of just fell off.
and sometimes, you know, like I don't know how to half fan. So like when
Yeah,
I went
that's so true.
Yeah. And so how do you like you have to read
When
all
you
20
start, you have to not only read them all, you have to know everything
Right.
about them.
So can I really
So-
can I do another fandom? I just did Transformers.
And
So,
then I
like-
feel like every time you leave one to start a new one, it's like you're leaving little pieces behind
Mhm.
in order to make room for like a giant new thing.
Mhm.
And then like how much space for facts about characters that
Like,
only
I'm-
exist in your head do you have? And
Right.
I
And
mean-
it's the thing like something gets
I
sacrificed.
want to know everything.
Something
but
gets sacrificed. You're like,
something
you
gets
know what?
Sacrificed.
Like high school chemistry, that can go, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to know what a Bunsen burner is. Let's get
It
that out of
definitely
there.
Does not apply to your.
Yeah, it
life
doesn't apply to
right
my
now.
life.
Question for
Who is Bree's favorite shark that she tracks?
You know, we all track sharks.
We all track sharks.
Which one's your favorite?
You like the one that's the same
baby
size
shark.
as you.
Yeah.
I track baby
She
sharks.
tracks the one that's her size, Bree sized. What does Bree collect, and what does she collect?
I collect nothing that I think is gonna be super interesting, but I
think
do
you're
collect books.
She collects books and
If that counts, I don't
No,
know. If I
it
can say. I
totally
just
counts.
refuse to get rid of any book I buy.
I think it counts.
And I collect rings. Not that I ever wear any to work, but I do collect
Really?
rings.
Interesting.
That makes me
Yeah.
really nervous about her. 'Cause
Well,
the
the,
people,
only
again,
reason I don't
power.
wear
It's
them
only
to
one
No,
ring.
power. Like the people who collect rings, they're power. Like there's 3 rings for the elves and
Yeah.
7 for the dwarves.
It's mostly just whenever you go anywhere, you get a ring, and then you have it.
Oh.
And then I do wear them every day, but when I get up in the morning and I leave for work, it's like the last that's on my mind is like, I might put my rings on.
That's fair. Who's your favorite court character?
Oh, that's a really hard one, guys. I have a lot. Ellie Anastas.
I was like, she's mine. I love Ellie
Ellie
Anastas.
Anastas, obviously. I'm a Shard fan for sure. I like all the characters for different. I like Cleopsis. I feel like she's misunderstood.
I love Zyle.
Zyle, I feel like, is misunderstood too. I like her.
Well,
a
Zyle
lot.
has a cat.
I'm a big X-Rail fan. I guess I like all the misunderstood characters.
I mean, that's.
Yeah.
Does Bree have a favorite gemstone? Like if you
I
collect
want to say
rings.
the. Oh! I thought you meant the.
Oh, you thought she went instantly
I was
to
already
Infinity
like,
Stone.
I like
She's
the reality stone.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I like opals, but apparently they're bad luck. If it's not your birthstone, so I don't actually own any opals, but I do think that they're really pretty. So
Which one is your birthstone?
Peridot.
Mine too.
Are you in August?
I am.
Oh my god! Wait, what's your August what?
25.
Oh, that's my dad's birthday.
Yours.
The 10th. There we go. Okay,
It's a
sorry.
short birthday.
No,
Why
it's
did we
cool.
not know that
And we're
already?
both Slytherin. It's all good.
Does Malavesters have a thing for Chris Pine?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean,
Probably. Malavesters is.
Does
ever-
anybody actually not have a thing for Chris Pine? I don't either. So.
It's funny because you know when people are like, choose your Chris, and I'm like, none of them.
Yeah.
That all the way.
I mean, they're all.
No.
Chris Pratt is funny.
Yeah, I mean he's
He's
funny.
They're all
Cool.
kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, and I was like, I guess if I was
If you
like
had to
at
spend-
gunpoint or
if you
knife
had to
point,
spend an
Yeah.
afternoon with
Who would
one,
you pick
If the
your life
afternoon-
depended on it?
if my life depended on spending an afternoon with one of them, it would be Evans.
Chris Evans?
Yeah, because he seems
But
like
you
the
still
least
really
awful.
unhappy about
Yeah,
it.
I don't really want to spend time with any of them.
What?
I mean, besides like the cool factor of like that's Captain America. Like I don't have.
But
like,
what if you meet them and you
Oh, if
like
I'm-
all of them as people?
Well, if they're all great people, then of course I want to meet all of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
I accept.
I just like to be around good people. Like, yeah, why would you not want to be around good people?
Exactly, I would agree
Yeah.
with that.
But like in terms of like which Chris, like that
who's
stupid
really
quiz.
walking around saying I want to be around bad people?
I mean, some people, like, yeah, I'm sure
Sis.
they're, yeah, like sis. Bree, do you have a favorite book series?
Oh, I have a lot.
I was like, this is a can of worms.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to go down this road. I feel like I need to open up my Kindle in my library.
You just,
Emerge. I just finished Aragon a while ago, and I can't say it was a favorite of mine, but I
didn't like
did.
Aragon.
Lord of the Rings obviously is a really good one.
Lord of the Rings. I used to rescue Lord of the Rings books anytime I saw any, like at, like if I saw old printings of them at used bookstores, I would just buy them. So I actually have like an entire box in storage of like old Lord of the Rings books from different printings. The only ones I refuse to get are the movie covers because I'm like, why would I want the movie covers? I just get the old printings like from the 80s
Yeah,
and the 70s
I agree
and
with
stuff.
you. Who really wants the movie cover on it? Unless you're reading the book specifically,
Right.
just
Yeah.
to read it before you see the movie. But
Yeah.
Mistborn series is really good if anyone hasn't read those.
What are those?
Brian Sanderson.
I haven't read those. Tell me.
Um,
I was like, I'm always looking for new books. I'm here.
He basically just goes, I haven't read these since I was in high school, but he basically just goes on like a long journey, as most people do. There's like time travel involved and hunting of creatures, and it's kind of Game of Thronesy, but not really.
Okay.
And he's collecting swords, and
One of
it's just like a long battle adventure series.
Oh, fun. That sounds up my alley. I'm
The Gentleman, sorry.
Oh, I'm
go
currently
ahead.
reading the Sabriel. It's like Yeah! Yeah, I'm currently reading those. Sam's back. Sam's back. You didn't hear me say something, so I guess you'll have to watch the playback. But yeah,
Sabriel.
Sabriel. It's I don't know how to describe. I'm not that far into it, but it's a girl who's like a chosen type one, goes on an adventure in a fantasy land.
Yeah, there we go. Another adventure series.
Yeah.
Did anyone read The Gentleman Bastards? Has anyone read that?
No, but I'm on board with that title.
I was hoping someone would say yes.
I'm gonna write that down though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
what is that?
It's a band of merry folk. I'm
A
kidding.
band of merry folk.
It's
I'm listening.
It is a band of merry folk. They call themselves the Gentleman Bastards. I think there's 5 books in the series. I could
Oh,
be
that's
wrong,
nice.
6 or 7. But anyways, they're thieves and liars, and they live in the old world. And
Ooh.
it's kind
Yeah.
of unique. I can't say it's my favorite written series, like if we're talking about series,
Mm-hmm.
but it is a unique storyline. I feel like most series are adventure,
Yeah.
defeat big bad
Big
Voldemort, and collect things to do so.
Yes, all of that is very
Yeah,
interesting.
so
So, is there something you wanted but couldn't have when you were younger that you ended up getting when you were older?
do you have an answer to that question?
I'm trying to think if I do.
Yeah.
I have one.
You
What
do?
is
Buffy
it?
has one?
Inspire us.
When I was little, we didn't have a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I liked going to Hallmark and looking at the little Smurf PVCs.
The little Smurf PVCs
Yes,
from Hallmark.
but they were like $10, which was a lot of money for a little collectible.
Yeah.
And we weren't allowed to buy them because we had a lot of kids. We were on a fixed income, couldn't do it. So when I got older, I started seeing them, and I started buying them.
Oh, that's great.
fun.
Aw.
I like
the
that.
old ones, not like.
But you like the old ones, you don't want like whatever's
Yeah,
happening
so
now.
I find like the old ones here and there and buy them.
Oh,
It's
that's
very
fun.
satisfying for my inner child. Like, here you go. Here's Andy Smurf.
Aw,
That's fun. I
that's
like that. It's a
good.
good one.
See, I can't really think of anything because I just saved my toys.
I feel like mine comes down to pets. Like, as soon as I became
Yeah.
independent,
I got,
know?
yeah.
I stopped being able to keep myself from just collecting animals.
You're an animal hoarder?
we have 3 dogs. I have 2 cats, a snake, and we just got a ton of frogs. We have
What is a ton of frogs?
this is a weird story.
I was like, wait a second,
We
a
were-
ton of frogs?
Yes, 2,000 pounds worth of frogs.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Yes, exactly. We were out of town over the weekend, and at our hotel there were a ton of baby frogs just hopping all over the place, and we just took them. And then on our drive home, we were like, "This is what we're like without supervision."
You just found frogs?
And
Did
they
you
are,
like
I've
build a
always wanted
terrarium?
a pet frog, and they're so cute. They're like this big.
So my sister had a frog. So my sister used to, first off, this is like a sketch story because I think about like an adult who allowed this to happen. So my sister used to walk to the pet store like after school and buy pets. Like that's what she
Okay.
saved up her allowance for, like, and pocket money, like all was to get like pets. And then she would like build little environments for them and hide them in her room. Now, first off, I think about the sketchy pet like store owner who sold like a child without a parent around, like mice and frogs and lizards and stuff like that. Because I'm like, how did this happen? But she got this toad. It was and she named it Bufnita because that is Bufnita apparently is the Romanian word for owl. And I don't know how my sister knew this, but that's what she named this toad. And this toad constantly broke out of its environment. And so how I found all of my sister's pets was one time there was just a toad in the hallway. And I was like, I feel like this has to do with my sister. So I like picked up the toad and I was like, hey, did you? And she was like, oh, I thought I lost it. And then she like opens up her closet and there's like pets. I'm like, why weren't my parents monitoring this? There's mice and toads and lizards and frogs.
That's the sad thing is those animals don't cost so much money
Right.
that children can't just go get them.
Right, but like,
But where are you gonna like?
yeah. So she
You're
just
just
came
gonna
up with like a
frog?
bag of mice. Oh my god, it was crazy. But yeah, I guess I kind of understand that with like, like when I moved out of the house, the first thing I did was I got a pet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I got two guinea pigs.
I can't say I waited until I like left per se.
That's amazing. Wow. So yeah, some people are actually getting on board with this pet thing.
Yeah,
because they get it. So yeah. This is a good question. Michael Lampkin says, what is the one thing that surprised you the most when you started working at Sideshow?
Does anyone else do an answer to that question? I have to think about it.
I mean, mine was a while ago, so now I'm trying to think of what surprised me the most.
How long have you been working at Sideshow?
I'm almost on 6 years. I'm coming up on 6.
Yeah.
And then Jeff is like coming up on 27. 11. 11.
I think I was surprised mostly by just like the company culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The culture's
I
pretty
wasn't
great.
expecting it to be so fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Because
actually, Brett, what's your answer to this question? Oh, he's editing. What's the thing that surprised you the most when you started working here at Sideshow?
How much I get interrupted when I'm trying to work.
How like you guys can just invade my space and then scream at me from off camera?
Yeah, I would say just like how kind of laid back the environment is. It's coming from a much stricter environment.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I think one of the things that surprised me was how much freedom I got. Like literally my first day, I got handed like all the passwords and was like, go post on social. And I was like,
Me too. Like,
yeah, I know.
You just met me.
Yeah, I was like, what if I'm crazy? Like I am, but what? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm totally crazy. You're letting me. I guess that's the job you hired me for. So good on you for trusting me. Yeah. No one should watch Sideshow Live while driving. Please don't watch Sideshow Live please turn that off while you're driving an automobile.
do not.
That's
drive
dangerous. You know better than that. More on this story. Did your parents find out eventually, and what happened to the pets?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
They did find out eventually because someone told. I didn't tell. I'm gonna say this right now. I did not tell on my sister. I kept her secret because
You did not be a snitch.
also because I thought it was really cool to be able to play with all of her pets.
Yeah.
Like
Did she have a bunny?
She did have a bunny.
You seem like a bunny person to me.
I do like bunnies.
Okay.
I had guinea pigs.
Okay,
Yeah, so I liked
cool.
guinea pigs.
I've always wanted a guinea pig. It's on my list,
They're
guys.
really good. They're really good because they're like, I like the noises they make. Anyway, so she had a bunny, and she had like mice. She had like a lot of lizards and a lot of frogs and toads. And anyway, it was fun. They did find out because my mom went to clean. Apparently, she hadn't cleaned the closet in like a long time, but she went to go give my sister's clothes to Goodwill. essentially. So she had to clean out the closet. When she's like cleaning out stuff that doesn't fit my sister anymore, all of a sudden she's like revealing all these like different pets. And and what happened to them was nothing. We got to keep them. Like they just became out in the open. I think the only thing my mom insisted my sister get rid of was the mice, and my sister gave them to her best friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, I have a question. Court of the Dead asked this on social today, which is what kind of familiar would you keep in the underworld if you were going to keep one?
Oh, a cat.
A cat?
Yeah, specifically I'd find my cat, and then I'd find my cat again. My cat is my familiar. He's exactly like me in cat form. It's really
couldn't
creepy.
decide because I feel like there's a lot of benefits on top of just companionship to having a familiar in the underworld. Like if you have a horse, you can ride your horse. If you got like a bird, you can. If you have a wolf, but you had ghost in the underworld.
Yeah, it's funny because I'd still pick my cat. I'd
Yeah,
just pick
okay.
him over every other animal.
That's fair.
Yeah, because I'm very attached to him. Oh, that's a good question. Has a pet ever destroyed one of your figures? And Buffy even said a cat destroyed her favorite Buffy tuned up. And it was a production sample. Oh, no.
That's so sad.
No.
What a sad
Still on my
day.
desk anyway, but you can see like it's all cracked. I just have it sitting there and it just,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, that gets me right here. I actually have my cat's really good, and he knows better. He's trained not to touch. So he did though. I have this figure, and he's displayed with his like the red rope magic coming up. And my cat, when I was packing for celebration, he likes to be bratty. So he sees the suitcase, and he walked up to it, and he went like. And he didn't bite it, but he put his mouth on it and stared at me until I could ruin this right now. I'm not going to. And I'm like, yeah.
I am actually allergic to cats, so I do my best to keep my cats out of my room so that
Oh.
they can't, get all their
Why
fur
do you
and stuff
have
everywhere
cats
because
now?
they're so cute.
Oh
To be fair, if I found out I was allergic to cats or dogs, I would have
you
them
get
anyway.
used to it. Yeah, you get
Yeah.
used to it, and it comes. I mean, at least for me, and you probably know best of anyone that I have terrible allergies.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, you do get used to the cat. It's just that I don't want to sleep where my cats have been.
Oh, okay.
Like, on my pillows and things.
That's
so,
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have the Brit and I have an air purifier in the office because he and I are both like constantly allergic to the dust.
Yeah.
And now that everything's like the carpet's being redone and stuff, we're like sneezing constantly in the office. So maybe get an air purifier for.
I mean, I'm still stuck on that drawer thing.
Or maybe you don't have things that you're allergic to in your house.
Also
It's mostly just
fair.
like, well, we don't need to have a whole conversation about my allergies right now. It's not interesting.
Yeah.
An armadillo. That could be really fun. I like that one.
A wombat.
A
A wombat.
That's a good idea. Oh, what if you had like a jackrabbit?
A wombat would be.
Kangaroo.
A Komodo
Okay,
dragon?
I have a question
That's
about
good one.
kangaroos.
Yes.
What does the inside of a kangaroo's pouch feel like?
Is it furry or skinny?
Is it furry or is it skinny or is it goopy? Because that's where they have babies.
Feels skinny.
Like
Yeah,
like
like
skin,
skin
like
Oh,
skinny.
like skin.
Like
oh,
skin.
I thought
Like-
you meant like
like
just a skinny.
Yeah. So I really need to know,
Sam had something to say.
Sam.
I don't want to think about Goopy.
But like that's where the babies come from, so it's got to be goopy.
I don't think the babies come directly just from there.
But they
How do
come-
you get birthed into there from a goopy place.
Okay. All right. Okay. But then is leathery?
Leathery.
Leather. Ooh, leathery. Okay. Leathery.
What's
But-
the
But I'm always curious about that. I want to feel the inside of a kangaroo pouch.
Oh,
Yeah.
mother's warmth. That's good.
Oh,
That's cute.
mother's
and it's almost
warm.
Mother's Day. You
Aww.
should tell
A
your mom.
harpy eagle as a familiar.
That's an interesting one.
That's a dangerous one. My sister has a rad scar from a peregrine falcon.
We need to.
Oh, we need to give this away.
Oh.
We almost forgot. So what should be our trivia question? What's something that we said?
We did.
What's something that we said?
We did say a lot of things. What was my favorite Batman
Yeah.
that no one had said before?
That no one had said before. What was Bree's favorite Batman that no one had said before? Yeah. So go now.
I'll pick one at random.
And Buffy will pick one at random. Snap.
Good luck.
Oh, I
Baby
snapped.
Batman.
Do. Soft Corinthian leather. I think I started something with this kangaroo pouch thing.
Somebody asked a while ago what the worst experience you've ever had with an animal is. And I do have an answer to that question.
Ooh, okay, I want to hear that.
This is a funny story. So my old high school would have an auction every year, and one of the teachers bred dogs, and he would auction off the dogs. So my parents went to the auction, and what? Yeah, Call of Duty Batman. Oh.
Ooh, she just said the answer.
Okay, moving on.
Over,
So now it's over because Bree said the answer.
I'm
I
sorry.
do enjoy everyone
I
who
thought
said
that's what you
water
were
Batman.
pointing at.
No, I thought it was funny that everyone kept saying water Batman.
What does that even mean?
Because it was something that was misunderstood.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, watch the playback. We definitely said that.
You were answering what's in the cup
Mhm.
right after.
We said
they
what's.
asked, what's your favorite?
And so you were like water, and we were like water
Right.
Batman. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. So they auctioned dogs.
They auctioned dogs off. And my dad had, a little too much to drink, and he bit on the dog, and he won the dog and brought it home. We still have the dog. He's 11 or 12 now. His name is Bailey, and he is a little brat.
Oh no.
And when he was a puppy, he was really shy, and he would not want to go outside to do his dog business. And my room had a curtain around my bed, so there was like privacy under the bed. So little puppy Bailey would go into my room and
This
under my
story's
bed
horrible.
to do his dogly.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's
So-
the worst experience. I've
Wow,
ever had
that's
with
horrible. But on a
Yeah.
happy note, congratulations to Dion Bandola. Woo! Dion, you have won this quarter scale infinity gauntlet from Hot Toys. Just email social@sideshow.com. Write College Humor Batman as your title because that was the correct answer. Sorry guys who said water Batman.
It's a big
And
one.
put where you would like your gauntlet shipped and your phone number in the body of the email.
And your actual, if that's your.
And your actual name.
Unless that is your
Name, in which case
YouTube,
just
who
write
knows?
that.
YouTube, who knows?
Yeah. Any updates when the Life Size Mark III will ship? For that, you're going to have to go to the product page. Any updates on shipping information has to go to the product page. And does anyone love beagles? I love beagles.
I love
JJ
beagles
Joe.
too.
Actually, our VP of marketing loves beagles. Those are exclusively the type of dog he gets. So there you go. So is the jury still out regarding kangaroo pouches?
As far as I know.
Yes, we're going to have to continue that discussion at another time. Yeah, Andrew wants to save up for his life-size gauntlet. You know what I like about this? It's behind my head right now, but the life-size gauntlet, I like the pulse. The pulse is really good because you can turn it on.
It's very realistic looking.
It's really
The life-size Iron Man is supposed to ship sometime by the end of May.
Oh wow! So within a month.
Yeah, it says between March and May.
March and May. So right now we're probably looking at May,
Yeah,
considering tomorrow is May.
May. Yeah.
And again, another bump for Collect a Day May. For those of you who are just joining us, Collect a Day May is 31 days of May, 31 days of prizes. You can be
On the blog.
on the blog.
On all our social media channels. We'll be pushing it tomorrow.
If you had the Infinity Gauntlet, what would you snap for?
Maybe just a pause time. Rather than go back and forward, just pause time.
Yeah,
Oh my
just
gosh, I would snap for one more day of the weekend. Internally. Like always.
just every.
Between Saturday and Sunday, there's another day for everyone.
That's a good
Actually,
one.
that would be lovely. Please
Yeah.
snap that for all of us.
8-day weeks.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh my God.
But they don't count on the calendar. It's just there's a day.
There's just a day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just no
Oh
one
my
can
God.
Feel
plan
it.
anything for that day.
Joe Lombardo said, I just Googled kangaroo pouch and I can't read. All right. So no more kangaroo pouch discussion because I'm not going to Google that. So let's change the subject to since Toy Story 4 is coming, which one of your collectibles would you like to see come to life?
Doctor Strange.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he's 6 scale.
It would be weird.
That would be weird.
Buffy? Do you like to see an animated miniature Buffy?
I
Buffy?
want to see my tuned up Spike come to life and just
Oh,
like walk around being
Be a good
snotty
one.
and
but he'd be the cartoon because he'd be
Yes.
tuned up Spike.
yeah.
What's the bird from Up? What's it
Kevin.
called? Kevin.
Mhm.
I'd like to see a Kevin.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I don't know which. You know who I'd actually like to see come to life? So I have a bear that was given to my mom when I was born, and I still have it, and it's still in my bedroom. I would want him to come to life.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And Marissa's Baby Groot. Agreed.
Oh, Baby Groot.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Can we get a link for the blog? I assume it's the Collect a Day May blog,
Yeah,
since
well,
all that
I don't know
information
if
was
the
in there.
blog post is up yet, but I'll put a link to the blog and you
Yeah.
guys can check. Probably
Stay
that
tuned to
today.
social. It'll be up soon.
Definitely. Yeah. Ooh, one
Wonder
more.
Woman Hot Toys. That'd be a good one to come to life.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Can you imagine a baby lasso of truth? Just like
well, I mean, it
constantly-
should work no matter what, because if she puts it on like a finger, it still
Yeah,
works.
yeah, but
So
could
a
you
6
imagine,
scale
like,
lasso of truth would
you're like
still work.
cleaning your room and all of a sudden
It's
like
like, boop.
the lasso of Hestia compels you. Damn. Are you
And then you're
enjoying
like,
cleaning your room right now?
Yeah. Force of Light says his Black Series due back. That's good. Oh, Paul Hernandez would bring back Firefly with his snap.
Nice.
I mean, nice, but that's really what you'd spend your snap on? Bringing back a TV
Firefly.
show? I know. I love Firefly. I'm not dissing on Firefly. I love Firefly.
Well, that's a good
But
question though.
you know, bring back Firefly, have an extra day in the weekend.
What TV show would you bring back? Like if you had to pick a TV
Pushing
show.
Daisies.
Pushing
Oh, that's a
Daisies.
great one.
Pushing Daisies.
So fun.
I loved Pushing Daisies so much.
The Office, but like before Michael Scott left.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, if you bring him on The Office, no more Michael Scott. Yeah. Who here in chat has a May birthday?
Anyone?
No one has a May birthday in here. I know the Brit has a May birthday. And so does Chicky. Are you guys looking forward to the Child's Play remake? I wasn't until Mark Hamill is voicing Chucky, and now I'm all in.
What was it that you weren't looking forward to?
Well, because so my dad showed me Child's Play when I was like 7. And so Chucky's like one of my biggest fears because it's like ingrained in my psyche. And I was not looking forward to there being more Chucky movies. And now I'm all about it because of Mark Hamill. And
That's fair. I accept that.
Yeah, that's it. Ooh, Orphan Black. But Orphan Black ended. Like, it got an ending. Pushing Daisies didn't get an ending. Yeah. Oh, what is... Bree wants Darth Vader to come to life so she can learn how to rule the galaxy.
That's pretty funny.
Accurate.
I already know how to rule the galaxy though.
Yeah,
You're all lucky.
Yeah.
but I'm kidding.
that's amazing.
Indian the Cupboard. That was a funny movie.
Oh,
If I'm thinking of the right movie, which I
yeah, India in the Cupboard is,
What's one
and that was
movie?
also a book I had to read like when I was younger
was
too.
it a book? I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
it
a
was
book.
a book.
It's a good book.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I mean it's a kid's book, ish. Oh, Eureka.
Gilligan's Island.
Eureka. I loved Eureka. Anyway,
Johnny Quest.
there's a lot of good things
Cartoons.
in here.
There's just a lot of good cartoons. That's
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good, I want to. There's like 2 questions being answered in the chats right now.
I
It's
know.
like the thing you want to come to life if Toy Story were real, and then also the show you want to come back.
yeah.
So both of those. Well, you guys can discuss that because we have to actually wrap up the show. It's about that time. So rude, Arthur. The Force is actually quite strong with Bree. I don't know if you guys like know about that, but there's a reason why she like if she goes dark, we're in trouble. So we got to keep her on the light side of the Force.
I'm offended.
Show her how powerful the light can be. It's gonna be amazing. Anyway, I would
Thanks,
snap the
Susan.
crystals.
Thank you for
I know.
defending me.
Well, we've got to keep you in the light, and yeah. So anyway, you
when my
guys.
Sick force takes over, I will ensure your life.
Thanks. That's really the reason
your
I'm
life
sucking
force
up.
carries
Yeah,
on.
I know. I'll just live in the force. So you guys, thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow we have a Sideshow Live to I was like, there's a Sideshow Live to show you. There's so many words there. But 11 a.m. right here on YouTube, we have Will Harbottle, who's going to be talking about the Rogue figure, and potentially another special guest. Hopefully we can talk about that. But definitely ask all your questions about the Rogue maquette. And that's amazing. It looks so good. So that's happening. And then we have a court stream on Friday.
We have a Court of the Dead stream. Woo. It's going to be very exciting. There's a lot of very cool announcements.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And that's at 11 a.m. on Friday?
It's 11 a.m. on Friday.
What?
PST.
Here on YouTube?
Here on YouTube.
Here on YouTube. And then next week, we obviously have Sideshow and Tell. Same bat time, same bat channel as this show. Then we have Sideshow Live on Wednesday, and so on and so forth. And it's amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and
Don't forget to let your geek side show.